2019 Mountain Dew GSL Season 3 Code S Reversal.
Welcome back. Rogue is one win away from getting into the GSL Code S Finals. Dark, the GSL Code S defending champion, has to win every game from here on out, or he is out of the GSL Code S.
Yeah. Well, it's a tall order because the game he won was the most abnormal game I've ever seen. So, I don't know. Do you bring back the Swarm Host beats Muta strategy? Is that the way to beat Rogue?
I mean, I really like the idea of what Dark was doing in Game 4 to really do a very aggressive rush. It's very, very high risk. But if you pull it off, you even it up 2-2. But Rogue went for his own aggressive build and then locked Dark out of having any control in that game. So now, I mean, I don't know what Dark has to do decision-making. There is some gambling you can do in ZVZ as far as how you want to open and play. But this really puts pressure on Dark because Rogue is still allowed to risk and experiment a little bit, test the limits, do some crazier builds. I don't know what Dark wants to do. Does he want to play a defensive game here? Really? Against Rogue? That sounds like hell, too.
That does sound like hell, too, Tasteless.
We're in hell. Let's go to game 5 on Triton.
Gosu Crew, Dark.
We didn't know how to close that intro out, our toes.
No.
You're like, we're in hell, and then we both giggled and spit bubbles came out of our mouth when the game started.
My God.
Jin Air Green Wings, Rogue.
I can't wait to see what they're going to do. This has been a treat of a ZVZ series so far. You know, I thought that from this past WCS fall, the game 1 of Raynor Serral, amazing game. I thought that, I was like, damn, that might be the ZVZ of the year. Already we had like 4 games better than it. I thought that stuff was crazy. No. This stuff's crazy.
California, New Hampshire. You guys probably know Artos' family then.
Oh, damn. That guy must be my friend.
That's right. One of Artos' cousins is down here, Artos. You going to give your cousin a hug after the show?
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, that's weird. They're both making hatches and then gases and pools. I mean, I don't understand. That's not what you do in ZVZ. I guess we have a normal game here.
Well, I hope no one's stupid enough to take a third base.
Yeah.
You got to tech up to something random on 2 bases.
Swarm
That's
hosts
the
are
strat.
lurkers, man.
Yeah. Just mass swarm hosts. I can't wait.
Can't wait for the new meta that's going to be Swarm host versus Swarm host.
Well, when it gets to that Tasteless, then the Nyduses don't work anymore because the Locust will kill them, so it's all drop overlords dropping them in and out. And then when the Locusts dive on Swarm hosts, you pop them back in the Overlord and fly them away.
You got to get extra queens to transfuse the Overlords and the Swarm hosts in the process.
But wait, won't Mutas counter that? No, we already figured that out in Game 1. Mutas, flying units don't counter Swarm hosts, you silly goose. That's not how it works.
I'm really hoping we go to Game 6. I don't want this to end.
No, I don't want it to end either.
So here's the third base, like a nutcase.
What a crazy play.
Put this guy in a mental hospital.
What is he doing?
Did you learn that billet from the Area 51 aliens in your head, buddy? Crazy guy. Okay, so they're
Third
both
base,
going
too.
3 bases. All right, so we might actually have kind of a normal ZVZ. But we'll see.
Hold your tongue.
Sorry. Consider it held. Baneling's
A
nest
normal
coming
ZVZ, that sounds like hell. Tasteless. Hell, the idea of like an eternal damnation of suffering, that's late game against Rogue. Oh my God. I can just see it, Tasteless, because we already know where you're going. So when you get there, you're going to be playing ZVZ against Rogue for the rest of your life. Like, no rush, 20 minutes, Tasteless. You're like, no, please. All your Vipers get abducted before you can cast your spells. No, not again. Resume from replay.
I like this, Artosis. This is a good Bizarro world. So they're both getting banelings, but it looks like they're just defensive banelings. And they're both going to get their scouts off.
Yep.
Might as well keep going.
Damn, lings are fast.
Yeah.
You know, every time I see lings go around like corners of the creep and like pop on, pop off, I always feel like you guys should study NASCAR to figure out how to like draft and like get back on the creep
Oh, to make
to
them
take
drift
an
like
angle.
they do in Mario Kart? Yeah.
Well, I said NASCAR, not Mario Kart, but yeah.
Well, I'm talking about the real esport here, right?
Yeah, that's true. Well, actually,
There's no
Kart Rider
computers
is the
in it.
real one.
Yeah, actually, you know that's the oldest esport. Technically,
No.
that was on TV before StarCraft.
Was it?
Yeah.
Really, truly?
Yeah.
Damn.
But we don't talk about that. That didn't start anything like StarCraft did, so it doesn't count.
What was it doing on TV?
Waiting for StarCraft to come along,
Yeah.
fill in its time.
Look at that ling! That ling
He's
pops
drifting.
over and kills a Bane and then runs away.
Yeah, the other lings are chasing it, shoots a turtle shell out of its back, and keeps going.
Bunch of banana peels that just
Yeah.
spin out. Other coins pop out and he runs around, grabs the coins, and goes back to the base. Like, damn, that was a good ling.
So, takes 2 Banes to kill a bunch of drones. Otherwise, you're just going to damage them. Well, everybody's getting to scout everything in this game, Artosis.
Yeah. There's no secrets from anyone here. I'm just waiting to see what tech this is going to be from Dark. Infestation pit goes down immediately. Whoa. There's another ling. Getting right in everywhere. I feel like these lings have been like sand. You know, like you go to the beach and you just can't get sand out of everywhere.
Yeah,
Can't
I have
do
a
it.
suitcase in my house that still has sand in it from going to the beach like a year ago. I just stopped using it.
Why did you bring your suitcase to the beach?
Well, I brought my clothes on a trip where I went to the beach.
Oh, okay. I imagine
Artosis imagines me on a beach, me in the water with my suitcase.
You put a bunch of sand in your suitcase and bring it home.
I get in the water and try to balance on my suitcase like it's an inflatable raft.
Like, I just wanted sand from a beach on the Pacific Ocean back in Korea. I'm like, tasteless. We're at the Pacific Ocean in Korea. Oh. Okay, so he missed the Nydus. Dun, dun, dun.
There it is. Coming up over here. Just out. Oh, it is, in fact, inside Dark's vision. He does see it.
But does he see it?
Yeah, it's there. It's visible, but he has not spotted it, I do not believe. So the roaches come out here in front to cover, and there's a second Nydus coming in here. And this has been one of the more common things, especially in 2019 and ZVZ, is having Nyduses pop up in multiple locations.
Yeah, you got to do it. It's just too cheap not to. So the engagement starts. It seems like Dark's going to hold, just straight up. Loses
He lost 9 drones.
Yeah, it looks like something got in there.
Okay, now he's hitting up here. It would look like he's going to lose his fight, but what's more important is the Nydus is going to pop up. It does not, however, pop up, and so the Nydus is going to be restarted over here. Don't know about this. This is just going to get picked off, and then, all right. I don't know why he made that there.
Well,
He's going to remake it now in the main.
if it gets off, it's pretty good, I guess. Oh, the flank coming out. Is going to back away for now. Dark trying to hold on here. He does have superior army supply.
Well, he hasn't gained any real ground yet. The worker count is pretty even. He's continuing to try to win some kind of positional game here by having the Nydus come out. But, you know, 3 bases, as long as your main has something there to kill their Nydus, it's a pretty manageable thing. As the defender, you can kind of make it work.
And he's pretty much doing that, right? I mean, he's kept his army supply up. He's a little bit down in drones. He did lose 9 during that, so that is important to note. Dark actually getting his own Nydus now. It's like he wants to do the same thing.
Here it is again. Again, he knows the right number to kill that Nydus off before it can actually finish and allow units to pop up in those locations.
Yeah. I love how he pulls his drones back far enough that the fringe overlords can't see them. Oh.
He might not spot this in time.
He's not going to spot that at all.
Here we go.
He totally doesn't know.
Okay, he has vision now. Is there an army? I see 1 queen. That's not going to be enough.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
It's
like
against one roach, though.
Yep.
Still not enough.
The roach comes out. He's like, guys.
Look at this. Counterattacks during it. Sets up his reinforcement Nydus. Dark putting that attack on. Splits his roaches off a little bit. Oh, no. Rejoins. There's a Spire on the way for Rogue. If this does get into a gigantic Roach Ravager battle. If you somehow sneak out some mutas, that definitely can turn the tide. Good hiding spot for it. The very center of his bases.
This is a bad series to be a Nydus worm, by the way.
Oh yeah, Nyduses are... They don't have much value as far as life forms.
Yeah, they do not last that long. They're like, here I am, world, and they die.
By the way, don't you think that it's time to let flying units go through Nyduses?
I think so. The mutas fly through there like X-Wings in the Death Star.
Yes, that would be amazing, but I was thinking more like
You have to have your
Overlords
Vikings
pop
flying.
out and drop Banelings on everything. Like, oh no, it's Overlords, that's not what I was expecting.
I feel like this is the most advanced game of whack-a-mole ever.
Yeah, that is what it feels like.
There's just tickets coming out of their PCs.
They're gonna
Someone
run
is
out of the
eventually going to get
tickets soon.
Spyro the Dragon on PlayStation 1 for about 6 million tickets.
My God. You're gonna get that ping pong table taste. Is that mini one?
Yeah, they're going to get a mini foosball table you can't play on for 5,000 tickets. There's a bunch of Gen I kids that don't know what we're talking about, but I don't care. I'm not stopping. What are you guys talking about? That's not Xbox Live. No, it's not. Now, oh, hold on. Wait, are we going to get a shot of this Nydus in the main?
The Nydus, I think, got picked off.
I think you're right. Looks like it's taking more damage. Oh, eating some of those shots. The corrosive bile.
Ooh, walks into his own vial there for a moment. Takes a few extra hits as well. The Muta coming in, or the two Mutas. Look at these Roaches. You know how much value they've had this game killing Nyduses? It's crazy. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
As soon as you don't get one right away.
Right as you say that. Okay. I think he's going to be all right. Yeah. Oh, he's just going to dive on that. Target it. On this map all over the place, there's Nydus worms coming up above the ground saying, like, are you sure it's supposed to hurt while I do this? Oh, yeah, no, you're fine. It just hurt. When you get to the surface, you're going to be fine.
It's funny that there's just like 3 Mutas out right now chasing Overlords, which kind of makes sense because this game has been nothing but Nyduses going up.
Yeah, eventually if you can get rid of the Overlords, you can minimize where the Nyduses can pop up from.
You don't even need them for anything else. Oh my God. Ah, you didn't kill it in time. Here I am.
Nydus worm's dying and looking to the right. He's like, don't come up. It's not safe here. Sinks back into the ground. He's just trying to whisper to the ground. Listen.
Goes down into hell where he sees Tasus playing Rogue. It's like, damn, Tasus, you're 0 billion already. You think you'd get better at Zerg?
Oh, there's another one popping up over here. This is so crazy.
Guys, just make a second Nydus, okay? That's
if
you're going to make this many,
get a third Nydus is what you need to do.
A third Nydus even.
Yeah, third.
Yeah, you got to be popping them up in multiple locations. If you're going to make this many Nyduses, just do it.
You got to make the whole fight look like the end of a campaign where you're fighting the Zerg and you're actually, even though you beat the mission, you're going to lose and you're going to have to evacuate the area.
Just popping up everywhere.
Yeah, and you need to have that Zerg stuff that flies down and stuff comes out that you don't get in the multiplayer.
Right, we have a lot of Lurkers starting to get mixed in here for Rogue. Obviously very, very important. Oh, man. Rogue with this counterattack on Dark's main.
Yeah, I think the majority of the supply is actually up here. Yeah, this is one of these weird things where if you have just enough of your supply out of position, suddenly this smaller attack in here actually does more damage. Oh,
he's getting scared of Lurkers popping out. He needs to actually kill off that Nydus. Nydus is number 1.
Oh, here they come, here they come, here they come.
Dark going to be in some trouble here.
Go. Oh, wait a minute. I think Dark might have a better arc.
Yeah. Well, that is a lot of Lurkers, but he is going to be able to knock him out.
Oh, my God. That was... Wait, where's the... Did he lose the Overseer?
Oh, my God.
Wait. Where's the Overseer?
They got targeted down, I think. He needs an Oracle in here.
He needs to tag that army.
All right, there we go. Will finally clear this out, but loses a lot of his tech there. You know, if at first you don't succeed, try again. It only took like 22 Nydus worms to get that attack off that killed the main.
Man. Okay, so I guess... Wait, is he going to kill the hatch then? Okay, he kills the hatch. Now Dark might have enough to fight this. He does have enough Hydras to kill the Mutas. He goes back into the Nydus so he can save some of those units. Can Dark battering ram across the map? I mean, I guess the question is, how many more times can you Nydus here? Because right now, Dark is on 2 bases to the soon-to-be 4 of Rogue.
Yeah, it feels like he needs to do something, but it's tough, right? Because there's Lurker tech here for Rogue. He actually only has 1 Lurker we can see, so that could get very dangerous.
And we have another Nydus coming here again. Again, I just feel like he's used the Nydus so effectively that there's no way for Dark to ever even get across the map. Like, we've seen this as like the most vicious Nydus play ever.
Yeah. Well, now that Dark has some Lurkers of his own and a very strong army, overall his army is a bit stronger. 9 Nyduses, 23 Nyduses fell for Rogue. 23! Damn. These are like Maru nukes. These guys, oh my god, it's crazy.
Oh, eating those biles pretty badly. Now, Dark seems to have more here.
Yeah, but Rogue is countering with his Mutas.
Rogue's now killing Nyduses in his opponent's base.
This is such a crazy game.
Now, you know, there's a chance that Dark just has enough that for all the finesse and fancy footwork of Rogue, that maybe Dark can still stabilize and come out on top here. And by the way, the Nyduses are, at this point in time, as important for attacking as they are for retreating. I meant to reverse. As important for retreating as they have been for attacking, excuse me.
Well, looks like that Lurker then going to be taken out by Rogue. Nice targeting. My god. These little groups of units that Rogue has just doing so much. Are these Mutas just going to win the game on their own? There's so few Hydras across the map as well. Feels like he could even just go for a few more Mutas and clean this up.
All right, I think that Rogue is eventually going to be able to push this away.
I think Rogue is going to the finals, man.
Yeah, it looks like he should win this because even though we saw that base get poked out there by Dark, Rogue got enough minerals and gas to make an army over that time that was big enough that he can take this. And these Mutas have never really been eliminated. They're just still flying around doing damage. And I think eventually we'll have a fight seesaw back over to Rogue's side of the map. And at that moment, I don't know if Rogue will, the Dark side of the map. And at that moment, I don't know that Dark will be able to defend Rogue's attack.
Yeah, Rogue seems to have really taken control of this game right now. What is, like, the plan here of Dark for the comeback? I don't know. I don't know. It's like he's making a Ravager. Maybe his idea is like he's in such a bad spot that he just needs biles. Like he needs lucky good biles, right? That's like a fair idea, I guess. That's one way to get very efficient.
By having his additional damage come out.
Yeah, it just all needs to hit. He needs a lot of things to go right to win. I mean, he's keeping his supply pretty high.
It's kind of awkward in the main because it's almost not worth it to try to take that. It would be something doable, but there's not a lot of minerals there. There's not a lot of gas there.
Yeah, I think it's not too worthwhile, like you say. Look at these Mutas still just being so annoying.
Over in the center right, Dark is going to expand once more. This is probably the most important position on the map. Oh, that's funny. So that should be picked off if he's paying attention.
Okay, Dark roaming a bit. He does have a big, scary army.
This game has become a lot more quiet post the Nydus play and the big counterattack there from Dark. They're both maxed out again. Dark mathematically with a higher supply in army.
Yeah,
but it's not too much.
A lot of Ravagers on both sides here. Just enough Mutas to hold, or Hydras to hold off those Mutas. Just enough.
I'm so surprised he has not come in here and taken this out yet.
I like a lot that his roaches walk there.
Oh, yeah.
He walked most of his roaches.
That, yeah. Okay, we have the Muta count dwindling. Can't get too much more efficiency out from your Mutas now. Rogue is coming down here, and I don't know if there's enough army actually here to defend. He actually sets a Nydus right up here, square in the middle between all the would-be waypoints.
The Lurkers are just too strong here. You can't engage that.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you can try to hit him with biles, but that's about it.
Once you take control of the ramp, whether it's high ground or low ground,
And there's great zoning being done by Rogue as well. He's not even letting his Ravagers get into range to bile them. And every time he tries and fails, that's more Lurker Spines hitting him as well. Oh yeah, his layer's going to go down again.
I think Rogue just did it.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see if there's a counterattack, but
he pops all his Lurkers at home, so the counterattack can't break him.
He's now eliminated. Oh, that's like a select all units.
Yeah.
Move right there.
Nice F2, Rogue. GSL finalist.
Okay, the hatch gets remade immediately.
All right,
so
he's actually going into Nydus. I think that's a great finishing move for him.
And this is 3 bases now for Dark. The first 2 bases he had are now in shambles. It's impressive that Dark continues to expand out and grow on the map as his base is rotted out from the inside.
I know.
It's kind of a crazy thing. It really shows you how good of a player he is, but I mean, Rogue is in just a much more comfortable spot. Now, Rogue, we do need to see where he can expand again the longer this game goes on.
Well, he just made a bunch of Nydus, right? So he has 13. That's going to be able to beat the 4 Hydras, and then there's like no recourse at that point.
Yeah, he can come in there and blindside everything, since most of this army is Ravagers right now for the Zerg.
Yeah, it's an expensive army.
Oh, this is funny. It's attacking a spot with no equity, but other than it just being a production point. Now here comes the attack further. Good control here by Rogue to just pick the Lurkers up and move them. Another big attack over here. And here come those mutas now, and there's just nothing you can do for this.
Yeah, the muta's going to kill absolutely everything. The Hydra's already dead.
That's it. That's the moment Dark knows he will not advance. GG, Rogue moves on. He's in the GSL Codex Finals.
Long time coming here for Rogue.
No kidding. And I'll tell you,
seriously,
man, he is such a good player. What insane games we had.
Yeah. No, he played really phenomenally. I think he really showed off how strong his ZVZ can be. Dark, I mean, an excellent player, obviously, a round of 4 following a championship. Nothing to scoff at. I'm sure he'll show some great games at BlizzCon.
Okay, our next finals, guys, is going to be on Saturday in the afternoon at 1 p.m. But first, and you do not want to miss out on that either, but first we're going to have an interview here and see how Rogue is feeling. He's finally advanced to a GSL Codex Finals after defeating Dark, the Codex champion. Andy, go ahead.
In that phenomenal best of 7 DVD match, it is Rogue who comes out on top. Congratulations. Thank you. This was your first GSL round of 4, but now you advance to the finals. How do you feel?
진짜 너무 이 경기 때문에 잠도 잘
for
못
this
잘
match,
정도로
I
너무
really
긴장도
I
많이
was
되고
sleep deprived. I
너무
couldn't sleep,
간절해가지고
and I was so worried.
이렇게 이기니까
But after winning today,
너무 진짜 역시 이 맛으로 게임을 했구나라는
I'm just so
생각이
happy,
많이 드는 것 같아요.
and it's just amazing.
꿈 얘기가 뭔지 좀 더 자세히 얘기해 줄 수 있으세요?
아니 어제 잠을 잤는데
Yesterday I
제가
slept,
계속 자기 전에 이 경기 계속 생각을 하면서 자서 그런지
and before I went to bed,
하는 꿈을
I
꿨더라고요.
just kept thinking about the match today.
제가 이기는 꿈이었는데
And then in the dream that I had, I was winning.
반대라는 말 대부분 많이 들어가지고
And you know that
또
the people say that
깼어요,
dreams
일찍.
are always the opposite.
또 잤는데 그다음 또 지는 꿈을 또 꾸는 거예요.
So then
예,
next time I
그래가지고,
slept, I lost, and you know
너무 간절하긴 하구나.
I felt this obscurity,
네,
in my dreams,
확실히 꿈을 두
and I was kinda
번이나 꿀
worried.
정도로 간절하셨던 것 같습니다.
and I guess we were really
재밌는
desperate for the win
점은
today.
4강 올라오는 건 정말 8.9기로 정말 힘들게
And it
올라왔다는
was
거거든요.
really hard for
근데
you to
결승은
come to the round of
단
4.
한 번 시도 만에
But with one
이루어냈습니다.
try, you now
8강에서 그렇게
advance to the
고생하는
finals.
사람이 맞나 동일 인물이
And it's just surprising how easy
참 재미있는
you played
결과인데
today.
이런 점은 좀 어떻게 생각이 드세요?
And what do you think about this?
확실히 이 8강 5판 3선이기 때문에
Well, the round of 8 was best of
이게
5,
빌드 하나하나가 되게
and
신중하게 해야
every
되고
build really
이게
mattered.
확실히 뭔가 약간 좀 올인을 하기가 좀
And
무섭긴 해요.
you know, going for an
약간
all-in was
한판적으로
really
지금
too
너무
big of a
커서 근데
risk.
7판 4선은 확실히
But in a best of 7,
올인을 해도
I can really attempt one set where I can just all in,
할수 있어가지고
and I think that was really instrumental to
그래서
my win today.
그런지 오늘은 그런 선택들이 다 좋은
You know,
결과를
today you made
만들어냈습니다.
really excellent choices.
2세트에서 보여주셨던
In
그
the second
올인,
set, you did go for the
가시적도
drone
올인
zergling
러쉬로
all-in
성공시켰는데
rush.
상대의 그런 3베이스까지 예상하셨어요.
And did you expect the enemies to go to for the third
제가
base?
바퀴 발업을 제가 일부러 안 찍으면은
I didn't go for the movement
영우가
speed upgrade for the roach.
땅굴랑 아니면은 다른 이상한 거를 생각할 거라고
And I knew Dark was
그렇게
gonna
생각을 하고
anticipate something else.
저는 일부러 상대를 가난하게 한 다음에
And intentionally, I tried to make the enemy poor in terms of economy early to go for the all-in rush.
이기는 것 같아요. 그래가지고 좀 후반을 가기 전에 끝나가지고
Before the late game
오늘
came, I
무엇보다
just won.
놀란 건 이병현 선수의 상대를 예측하고 또 판짜기 하는
And
능력이
today you were
남다르다는
anticipating your
점을
opponent so well
깨달았습니다.
today.
박명 선수도 평소대로 안 했는데
And Dark didn't really play like he usually does. He really changed his build often.
박명 선수를 분석하는데 얼마나 공을 들이신 거예요?
And how much effort did you put into analyzing Dark?
레더에서 많이 해보기도 하고
Well, I did play against him in the ladder a lot.
또 제가
And I saw a lot of the
저전제를
VODs.
많이 안 해가지고 빌드 같은 게 머릿속에 되게 많이 있었어요.
And I did have a lot of builds in my thought.
7판 서선 중요한 무대에서 빌드를 제가 생각했던 걸 다 쓸 수 있게 돼서 너무 기쁘고
And since this was a best of 7, I'm really glad that I can use all the builds that were at my disposal. And I think analyzing Dark thoroughly was really good.
결실을 이루신 것 같은데요.
I think your effort bore fruit today,
첫
Rogue.
GSL 결승
This is your first GSL finals
이미 대단한
ever.
기록이 만들어졌습니다.
And it's a big
자,
achievement.
결승은 GSL 사상 최초로 지네어 팀킬 내전
And this
결승이
will have
만들어지게
to be a
됐는데요.
fight between the junior
이건
squad.
팀킬 결승 이건 어떤
And
느낌인가요?
what's your opinion on the team kill finals?
뭔가 팀킬 결승이 뭔가
Or the team kill
좋은 것
finals?
같으면서도
I
안 좋은 것 같아요.
think it's
이겨도
good and bad at
기뻐할
the same
수도
time.
없고. 근데 대신 좀 마음 편하게 할 수 있다는
But I
게
think I
되게
can play
좋은 것 같고,
comfortably.
서로
That's
어차피,
one good thing.
블리즈컨도 거의 확정이라고
And the
생각해서
BlizzCon, I think I almost confirmed the spot, so I think I can have an enjoyable match for the finals.
상대는 조성주야.
Your opponent will be either Trap or Maru.
이두 선수 중에서
If you had to choose an opponent between the two, who would be the harder opponent?
저그한테 저프전 저가 좋다고 생각을 해서
In the ZVP,
확실히 성주가 너무
I do
잘하기도
feel like
하고
the
성우가
Zerg
좀 편하기도 한데
has the upper hand,
근데 누가 와도 뭔가
so it's
되게
probably
뭔가
easier to play
재밌을 것
against
같아요.
Trap. But I think I don't care who is my opponent. I think I'll have an enjoyable match.
블리즈컨의 기적을 만든 해처럼 이번 시즌 그 기적을 다시
you made
한번
miracles
보여주실까
today,
기대가 되는데요.
and you will continue to make
마지막으로
miracles.
팬들에게 한마디
And last of
드리겠습니다.
all, would you like to say something to your fans?
드디어 결승 무대에 팬들을
I've finally
있게 돼서
reached
너무
the GSL
기분이
finals.
좋고,
I'm really happy.
또 결승 때는
And in the
제가
finals,
오늘도 되게 마음을 편하게 하고 했어요.
although I
너무
did
게임
play
잘 되고,
comfortably today,
결승 때도 마음 편하게
in the
해가지고
finals I will play
트로피
comfortably
올리는 모습을
and
보여드리고
try to lift the
싶고,
trophy up.
그리고 그리고 연습 도와준
And
연습 도와준 태수 형이랑
shout out to,
민수한테 너무 고맙다고
Tesu and Solar
만약에
for helping me in the
GSL
scrim.
우승에 성공한다면 혹시
If you do
좀 특별한
win in the
트로피
GSL,
세레모니 보여주실
are you going to
수
show
있을까요?
any special GSL ceremony?
그냥 항상 하던 대로
I'll just
멋있게 하겠습니다.
I'll just
항상
do my
하던
ceremony
대로
as usual.
하겠다. 알겠습니다. 다시 한번
Alright.
결승 진출 축하드립니다.
Okay, once again, congratulations on making it to the finals. Thank you.
Crazy
네,
games,
이렇게
guys.
GSL 시즌 3 첫 번째
That was a
결승
wild
진출자
series.
이병현 선수
One that I
만나봤습니다.
don't think we'll see anything like it again.
No, that was was an insane ZBZ. I thought we were going to have more long games. Not the case at all. Rogue, if he was a unit, he'd be the Nydus worm.
He would be
He'd
about
be the Nydus.
25 Nydus worms.
Yes.
In fact, that was a lot of Nyduses that game. Of course, we see some outstanding records here from Rogue. Never made it to the finals of the very biggest leagues here in Korea. Only won a super tournament.
Correct.
It's a big moment for him. I thought this was going to happen years ago, to be honest. And
I
it
think
took him
we
a
all
while,
did.
but he's back.
Yeah.
Rogue's looking great again, and that makes me happy.
Congratulations to Rogue. Too bad that it wasn't a closer series, but I mean that really goes to show you where Rogue is at ZBZ right now.
Yeah, he's quite strong.
Now, we're not to the finals just yet. We've got one more day of the round of 4. That's going to be on Saturday at 1 p.m. KST, like we normally are on. Trap vs. Maru is going to be very exciting. So these guys used up all their ZVZ strats.
Yeah.
Dark and Rogue. Rogue came out on top. Now we're going to see what Rogue's very best ZVP or ZVT strats are.
Yeah.
Same with Trap and Maru as well. You know, they're not going to have to worry about having a repeat matchup from the round of 4.
Yeah. Well, that's very exciting. Like this next match between Trap and Maru. How strong is Maru going to look here? Because last time he played a Protoss, it was not the smoothest thing that we've seen. But this is his teammate. He knows him well. Maru is a king of mind games.
He is.
And his series against Ragnarok, at least, was the old Maru. where he looked God mode. So I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how Trap plays as well. He's just been getting better and better and better. Very slowly, very incrementally. Jin Air, man, they're killing it.
Yeah, they are a bunch of badasses and continue to just nail it down. They're going to win another championship here. I tell you, it's like so few players other than them have won championships. They're like always in the finals. I'm trying to think, since all the teams disbanded and Jin Air's reign of terror began, like who has won championships other than Jin Air? It's like Innovation won one, Dark won one.
We've had this whole period where players, a lot of them became free agents, and it was cool to see they could make it and do that. But over time, it seems like the practice on Jin Air is just, it's proving to be way too helpful.
Yeah.
The coaching, I guess, just somebody organizing you. So, yeah, I mean, they're crushing, especially this season. Still hard to say who's actually going to win. If you're going to buy the tickets, there's information down here at the bottom of our screen. The tickets go on sale 5 p.m. KST on the 23rd of September. One person can buy 2 tickets. So if you want to buy one for you and your friend, do that. But then if you're having more people come, then someone else has to buy the tickets. We're going to have also the finals is going to be here at this studio.
On the 28th.
Correct. That'll be not this Saturday, but next Saturday. This upcoming Saturday, of course, is the other round of 4 with Trap versus Morrow. We're going to have more information, I believe, on when you can show up to the studio.
Yeah.
On the Saturday cast.
Yeah, that's
right.
right.
And when you can show up to the studio for the finals. We'll have more information on that on the Saturday cast.
And just make sure you buy tickets if you want to see it, because the finals always fills up for GSL.
Yes. And every time we have people outside the building.
That's right.
Who can't get in. And it's sad. But if they've watched for a long time, they should have known.
It's going to be great finals, too.
Yeah. We're going to end the year on a strong note here.
No doubt. And then don't forget we have Super Tournament like the next week after that.
Next week?
No, well, the week after the finals.
Yeah. Okay.
The Thursday after the finals.
Yeah,
which
it'll be 2 weeks from now. Excuse me.
Yeah.
And you definitely want to watch that. That's a lot of fun. So we still got plenty of StarCraft down here. StarCraft 2 at least.
Good stuff.
Good stuff, man.
I like the game.
Good time to be alive.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy to see those ZVZs be so different.
Yeah. Well, I just can't wait to see what ZVZ looks like at BlizzCon, because at least these are some new ideas. Are these just going to end up being trash? Maybe. Maybe there's something new here that the Koreans are figuring out.
See.
Either way, that's going to be great. By the way, Pylon Show tomorrow morning. Check it out. We're talking about region locks.
That's right. And I just had a podcast with Zombie Grub on the Tastes podcast. You can check that out wherever you find your podcast. That's all the time we have, guys. We love you. Thank you for joining us. Have a good morning, afternoon, or night, wherever you are. Bye-bye.
Let's make it count.
I must practice tolerance. Next, GSL Season 3. Reversal.